page is somebody.
It would be.
I wonder who. Who was just so
Bruh, I love her. That's who really started Evolution, okay? That's who. Her and AJ.
Who was botching all their dives? Who the hell botched all their dives in WWE? Bruh. Some female.
Bruh.
Okay. Opinion on Mia Yim's blue hair.
It's blue hair.
It's blue.
Am I... Blue. Like, I'm not mad about blue hair. Leva Bates also has blue hair. Actually, I do go through depression. And a lot of people fucking do. Not just me. Because I'm sure fucking Mercedes does too. But she don't talk to y'all about that shit. I actually talk to my fans about that shit.
Y'all understand talking about we don't know the girl. Y'all don't know the girl.
Like, do y'all really know her? Do y'all
know how it's wrestling? Like, y'all know we all know and meet and see each other all the time?
I met her on multiple occasions. She's not nice.
Same here.
She's never been nice. She's never been nice. Never.
And other female wrestlers can tell you the same.
So. And then y'all be like, she doesn't know. Yes, she does. If she's a wrestling fan, as she says she is, she watches all wrestling.
Yo, for real. Like I said, she liked the shit on in Ring of Honor, so.
Bro, she used to watch my stories. So, while she was on her break.
So I keep getting sent this video by Keira Hogan and Tasha Steelz. And the reality of the situation is I do not care to talk about either of these women. I have talked this out so many times. I have watched this live so many times, and it's just petty. Plain and simple, it's just petty. If you got issues with Sasha Banks or anybody and you feel like, you know, they're not nice people, they were mean to you at some point, they had no respect for you, they don't respect you, they don't treat you like a human being with common sense, the smart thing to do would be to address them head on. Rather than to go online and create a smear campaign against them that isn't working because it's making you look like you're a bully and she's a victim. And more than likely, she is not going to come out and address this, because if she does, she feeds into what you're asking for, which is to make herself look like she is an asshole and you guys are right the whole time. If I was Sasha, I wouldn't say a word either. And I just let you continue to bury yourself and make yourself look like you're just a bitch who's bitter. And I am obviously just over here living my best life. I don't understand the issues between the three of y'all, and quite frankly, to me, it doesn't matter. If you got beef with her and how whatever is going on with her, then you should have addressed that when you had the opportunity and let it stay where it is. You should be focusing on being Knockouts champion. You should be focusing on your career and impact. What Sasha do don't make you shit, so you shouldn't even be bringing her up, speaking about her, or talking about her, especially if you don't like the woman. That makes no sense to me. The reason why your stories don't have no credibility is because of how you're approaching it and the fact that you've done this before with another female superstar. And it's continuous. But you give Tasha Blanchard a free pass and you defend Tessa Blanchard despite the fact that there have been many people who have come out and said that Tessa has said disparaging things about female wrestlers who happen to be African American that look like you. Many things she's done to female wrestlers, period, she's talked about and dogged out, but you advocate for her. You was by her side. You was ride or die. But you got issues with Sasha Banks. You dog her out. I don't understand. You understand? I'm confused. Listen, the only thing I'm going to say is this, and then I'm going to go. Y'all got to get it together. You got to grow up. Everybody's not going to be your friend. Everybody's not going to be nice to you in this lifetime. But the reality is that's their loss. You know what I'm saying? That's their loss, and that's something that they have to deal with. Okay? The smart thing to do would be to move on with your life and live your best life. The smart thing to do would be able to continue to advance in your career, collect those championships, get your money, and move your weight up. Everything else will fall into place because you're not hanging on and harboring bad and ill will feelings. This is a life lesson that all of y'all listening to this video need to learn. Everything is not always about who did what to you. Sometimes you gotta learn how to let shit go. Harboring all of these old feelings and hatred towards people, it don't do nothing, because that person you hating, they sleeping at night. They living their best life. They not worried about what's happening with you. They not worried about you being mad at them. They not worried about none of that shit. You know why? Because at the end of the day, they got their house. They got where they living at. They doing what they do. They making their money. They not concerned about you. You are not on their radar. So why should you be concerned with them? Go live your life, fam. And stop sitting up worrying about if a bitch like you or not, if she nice to you or not, if she mean to you or not. Who cares about any of that? If somebody ain't woman enough to respect you and give you some common decency to speak to you with some respect, then they not worth your time. And there's nothing wrong with that. You just know where you stand with them. I'd rather know that a bitch don't like me and that she hateful than to be in somebody's face and they two-faced it. I'd rather be aware of a snake than to be sitting in the grass and one is up behind me and I don't know they finna strike. I'd rather see you coming. Just get it together. I can't say it no plainer than that. Get it together. Everybody you come across ain't gonna be nice to you. Everybody you come across ain't gonna like you. But that don't mean that you turn around and become the very same thing that they are to you. A bully. And usually I don't use that term too much because I feel like in this day and age, in 2021, they use the word bully, toxic, and every other word we can think of that's hate, racism. Them three words are being used so much. Every time I hear it, I get a cringe. I'm just saying, it's too much money in this world to be getting right now. It's too much weight to be moving, and all you concerned with is if a bitch got your hair color or not, and the fact that she was mean to you a couple times that you met her. At this point, the question could be, okay, what does that mean? I could kind of understand it better if y'all was working for the same company, but y'all don't. So in my mind, none of this makes any sense. Now, if it go deeper than that, then maybe you should have led with y'all really was cool and she fucked me over. Then I could be like, okay, fam, like you mad, but that still don't do nothing for you, but I can understand your position. Let it go. Point blank, period. Just let it go. Let go and let God. Go be your champion over in your company and live your best life. You got a girlfriend, y'all happy. You got your whole thing going on with Knockouts as a Knockouts tag team champion. You and your partner is real tight in real life. Y'all cool in the ring. Y'all can wrestle. Why are you worried about what's going on with Sasha and whether she's nice to you or not? Why are you worried about her hair and her clothes and all this other shit and calling her husband ugly? Like, why are you concerned with any of that? And why are you letting people online gas you up to do something stupid? Like go on your live and dog people out. Like, it don't make sense to me. You're a grown woman, yo. Like, it's not rocket science. Your success will tell the story. So just focus on that. Anything else outside of that is not even on your landscape. That's not even on your horizon. You only focusing on what's going to improve you. And hating on somebody like this, and it's not necessarily hating. It's more like you really mad at her. Like, I don't know what's going on between you and her, but you need to let that shit go. Because it's clear you're not going to be able to work this out. So at this point, you need to let go and let God.
Stay on my job. I gotta grow and evolve. People will play on your weakness. Look at what happened to Rob. If you ain't got your shit together,
then you can't let her know what's up. Oh, you got to do better. She wanna be alone forever. Oh no, she wanna know how many times you gon' go to